Love is when you find the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. It's not something you can just jump right into. Like, first, you're probably going to find like a physical attraction, and then you'll get to know the person. And the more you get to know them, you just see like what you have in common, and you know it's love when you just know like that's the person you want to be with. You just feel like you can do anything, say anything, be who you really are around them. I guess that's it.
I think that love is a very abstract word, and it can mean multiple things to multiple different people. You know, someone can say, oh, I have love for this significant other, but like I also love cake. So it can like apply to many different things, many different situations, but overall when it comes to like people react or interactions, I feel like love is when you can be your complete self with someone and they won't judge you for it. And you can just be outside of your comfort zone and just be you. And also God is love and love is God. Okay.
Love is real, love exists, and it's a process, it's a building, it has materials, it's fun, and it's real.
I don't think love can be defined like with words. I think it's a feeling. It's something that kind of tingles inside of you, I would say. And I also think that love has many different stages. Like you have a love, like you love food, you love your pet, you love your husband. I think those are different kinds of love. But they all kind of stem from this really deep concern in your heart. And it's just, you really want what's best for a person, like no matter what, even if it's, you know, you have to sacrifice something or be inconvenient to yourself, but because you love them, you know, it really doesn't matter.
Love is very indescribable. It's not something that you could specifically put your finger on or actually have a definition for it. It's something that you feel. It's a really strong emotion. A lot of people don't know how to love. It's basically how we were raised. That's something that triples down like in our bloodline, which can trigger a lot of people to show love differently than in different ways than what we're used to. That's all I really want.
So, yeah, I really don't understand why we're having this conversation about love. I think it's an abstract concept. I don't think it's a physical thing that you can wrap your mind around. Like, people say, I love you all the time, but what does that really mean?
I feel like this because everybody got their own definitions of love, so you can't really pinpoint, okay, this is the main thing of what love is, because people are different, so love is going to be different, you know what I mean?
But I think that can also, among those variations, I think that we can all kind of say that love it's a genuine concern and care. It stems from some common place in all of our hearts. So
yeah, it's some type of emotion. I mean, like it's
wow.
I mean, yeah, the heart is in your body, but at the same time, like it's some type of emotion. Like, you know, it is like chemically released that makes you feel that emotion, but at the same time, like you don't just love the grass. You know what I'm saying? Like you love like people that actually have an influence in your life, and like, you know, stuff that you have a deeper connection with. You know, there's different types. You love your mom, but you love your mom way differently than you love your significant other, and way differently than you love your animal. You know what I'm saying? And it also like stems from like the way you were raised and how they loved you, and it comes out of how you show love. Yeah.
But we could all agree that. Oh, right, come on.
What's your saying?
Okay, but we could all agree that like love is like, we would say it would be that person or maybe that thing before me. You know, it's kind of like
right, trying to like put this person's feelings before mine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
So love is illogical. Like it doesn't make sense. It goes not in a bad way. It goes against what we need, like survival of the fittest. I want to protect myself, but here I am, like, and think about the things that people do for love.
Yeah.
Like, like they're not rational, they're not really logical decisions and things that happen. People spending obscene amounts of money, people who get obsessed, like the things that kind of go with love. I feel like
some people got that materialistic value that is attached onto love too. Like if I spend this amount of dollar, he gonna love me like I want him to. Or if I give him these Jordans, this Xbox, and all this other shit, he never gonna cheat on me. You know, stuff like that.
And I feel like that's when you put conditions on how you love someone, because if he didn't or she didn't give you these items or pay for these certain things, then you will feel as if they didn't love you because that's the way that they've always shown it.
But then it goes back to how you were raised. Because Because I mean, how many people like their parents love them through giving them things, and so now I expect whoever I love or that relationship. Well, how I raise, if I love you, I give you X, or I do X, or you know, whether it's a materialistic thing or an action, it's kind of love is, like you said, it's how we were raised. Kind of that's how we learn to love.
That brings about 5 love languages, you know.
It's just,
Yeah, I'm taking it.